Well, President Biden announcing he will not run for re-election, of course, facing a reckoning over his age and ability to do the job and what appeared to be long odds to beat Trump in November. Fox's Rebecca Castor joins us live tonight. The latest news is putting a dramatic development in the course of the race with just over 3 months to go.
Karen, a campaign insider tells Fox News Digital that as of last night, President Biden was still full speed ahead with his re-election. But then just before he posted his announcement on X this afternoon, he told senior staff he changed his mind.
President Biden is officially out of the 2024 race for the White House. It follows weeks of growing pressure from Democrats after his shaky debate performance highlighted concerns over his age and mental fitness. The president shared the news on X, saying in part, "It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. And while it has been my intent to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term." He said he would speak to the nation later this week. In the end, he decided on what Democrats are hoping will be a graceful exit. And with just about a month before the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, he's not taking any chances on a messy party fight, endorsing his Vice President Kamala Harris to take his place as the Democratic nominee, saying she's the candidate with the best chance to beat Donald Trump in the fall. It also allows her access to Biden's $250 million war chest without going through any lengthy legal proceedings that could have held up her campaign. Democrat leaders could move as early as next week to officially make Harris the nominee through a virtual roll call before their convention, though it's not clear if there are other contenders who might object. Biden is the first incumbent president in more than 50 years not to run for re-election, bringing an end to a half-century of public service and opening the door to a new generation of leadership.
We're now starting to see an outpouring of Republicans call for President Biden to resign. They're arguing if he can't run for re-election, he can't run the nation. So lawmakers are back in Washington tomorrow. We'll see what actions Congress tries to take from here. Back to you, Karen.
All right, Rebecca Castor live for us tonight. Thank you, and we'll continue.